yesterday. And then you can't survive without. Yes, folks, I mean it. Can you survive without electricity? It's okay, I know you can. To say the truth, I can't either. And not some other rich people can't. But in Pakistan, there's an electricity crisis. It's no problem for the rich people because they can put some meters, but the poor people, they can't. They can't afford it. And they're dying because of the heat. This is what this documentary is about today. Energy crisis, Pakistan. So let's start. It is now me, Piram and Aisha, who are going to tell us in detail why are we facing energy problems in Pakistan. Hello, Piram and Aisha. You are welcome here. I only have one question and then we can move on with our documentary. The question is, where did you generate this information from? About sources on the internet, used our own knowledge and got some information from the TV show.
It was in mid-1700 machines began to replace manual labor. Fuel was first utilized by factories for their manufacturing purpose. Fossil fuels currently provide 81% of the world's primary energy supply and accounts for well over half of the world's electricity supply, 6%. Similarly, in Pakistan, oil and gas form the bulk of our energy supply mix.
Pakistan imports approximately 350,000 barrels of oil. The cost of our oil imports amounted to $11.38 billion.
We are going to tell us in detail about the uses and misuse of life and water. Welcome. I only have one question for you, then we will move on with the documentary. The question is, how are you going to explain the uses and misuse of electricity in Pakistan?
Picture of places where we found lights open and electricity being wasted.
These days our life depends on electricity so much that we feel paralyzed. When there is a power failure in Pakistan, the use of electricity is in homes, malls, restaurants, roads, parks and most importantly in industries.
Not that we only use it when required. Electricity is being wasted everywhere. In our homes where we don't bother turning the lights off when leaving a room. Malls where the lights, ACs, elevators and escalators are open 14 hours a day. In industries where workers don't bother switching off excess lights because they are not paying for them. The worst is that people steal electricity by metal hooks. Rich people who can afford electricity steal electricity too.
Now meet our last team, Itza, Omar and Iman, who are going to give us suggestions on how to save electricity. Omar, Iman and Itza, you are welcome here. Now I have one question for you if you can move on in our show. Or even if you don't, you have to move on in our show. The question is, are these suggestions for the government or the common? Suggestions are taken from the common people and are for the common people only.
Hi, I am Zaid Umar Ali from grade 7 and now I am going to ask some people on how to save electricity. Would you like to get some suggestions on electricity?
I think the best way to save the electricity is to use splits instead of window ACs.
My name is Itza and I would like to ask you some suggestions on how to save electricity. Could you please tell us?
We should switch off the lights when we leave the room.
Thank you. Hi Monica, how do you save electricity?
I try to work with lesser tube lights even though I have lots of them in my room.
Thank you for shining inside park towers and now we are going to ask some people how to save electricity in their homes.
My name is Shivitsa
Okay.
and I am from Discovery Center SmartSchool. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, first of all, thank you so much for coming. My name is Zehra.
My name.
Okay, yeah, you can ask now.
Okay, how do you save electricity at home?
At home, frankly speaking, all day I spend at office. 6 o'clock when I leave my home and all that, I just see my kids. One on a laptop, the other on a computer. The third one is looking for a tea. I slowly go there. If the two lights are on, I just switch off one.
Thank you.
Thank you.
How do you save electricity?
It depends in different instances. Like in my home, I usually turn off the lights that I'm not using. in their different rooms in our house that there is no one over there, so there is no point in lighting the electricity over there. So I turn off the lights. Then I try to use as less as the electricity that we can use at our home. I mean, for instance, if you want to go for like a laundry machine or something, so we tried that we couple up all the clothes at a certain time and we use them at that time rather than making different instances. Plus, other like computers, if you're not using at your home, you can turn them off. Your TV, if you're not using, just do not just do not power it off, but you can power it off completely from the base. Okay? Then you can use microwaves, but microwaves are not usually used in home throughout the day, but the light is on, so it's better than advisable that you close the light.
Thank you.
So I am Imad Jamal and I would like to conclude this documentary by giving a few suggestions. One of the suggestions was that we stop using normal light bulbs and start using energy savers and tube lights. Another suggestion was that when we are not using the television and lights, we turn them off. The final suggestion is that when there are several lights in a room, we use just one instead of several.
I hope you are now more aware of our country's problem and took it seriously. Conserve energy. And you know what could happen if you misuse it. Always remember, it's not only my country, it's your country. Goodbye. Lights back on. You want to come on project now?